Now we discuss about Gaussian Chebyshev methods, Gaussian Chebyshev integration method. So as we know that the general form of a Gaussian Chebyshev method is a general form of a not a Gaussian Chebyshev method, general form of a Gaussian integration or any numerical integration is a a to v fx a to b wx fx dx equal summation I equal 0 to n lambda I f of xi, where lambda I with the weight corresponding to the nodal point xi. Obviously, there is a n plus 1 nodal points and corresponding n plus 1 weights. So, if wx equal 1 upon under root 1 minus x square and lower limit with a minus 1, upper limit with a plus 1. So, means what is the Gaussian Chebyshev form of integration? So, it must be necessary to apply a Gaussian Chebyshev method. The integration must be in the form of a minus 1 to 1 fx upon under root 1 minus x square dx. This equal to the I equal to 0 to n lambda I f of xi. Lambda I f of xi means first we write a given integration into this form, means a minus 1 to 1 fx upon under root 1 minus x square dx. So, once we how we write if any integration is a given in this form, if any integration is a given in a to v fx dx, so fx dx, so we use the transformation. We use the transformation what? We use the transformation x equal b minus a by 2 t plus v plus a by 2, this transformation. Then this integration can be converted into a, by using this transformation, can be converted minus 1 to plus 1 ft upon under root 1 minus t square dt. We arrange the function in this form ft upon 1 under root 1 minus t square. Suppose we unable to means factorize under root 1 minus t square, then we multiply under root multiplied by under root 1 minus t square in a numerator and denominator. And we may also write this one minus 1 to 1 fx upon under root 1 minus x square dx, and this is equal to the summation I equals 0 to n lambda I f of xi. So, now what will happen in a 1 point formula? So, there are different means a point wise formula. What is the meaning of this one point wise formula? Means if we have a one nodal points, and corresponding weight, then the formula is known as a Gaussian Chebyshev 1 point formula. If there are two nodal points, means if we have a one nodal points x0 and corresponding weight lambda 0, then then we say that the Gaussian Chebyshev formula for 1 point formula of a Gaussian Chebyshev integration method. Why this one is called 1 point? Because there is a one nodal point and corresponding weight. If there are two nodal points x0 and x1 and corresponding weight, we are able to find out the corresponding weight lambda 1, lambda 0 and lambda 1, then formula is known as a Gauss-Chebyshev formula, 2-point Gauss-Chebyshev formula. So, this one depends on the value of n. If n equal to 0, then we able to find out a 1-point formula, 1 point. If n equal to 1, then 2-point formula, and if n equal to 2, then we able to find out a 3-point formula, 3-point formula. And similarly, n equal to 3, n equal to 4, we able to find out a 1 point, 2 point, 3 point, 4 point, and so on. So, how we write here, I am not going to derive the 1 point, 2 point, 3 point formula, because this one is similar to the Gaussian-Legendre integration methods. The similar procedure we adopt in order to find out the values of a lambda 0, 1 point formula, 2 point formula, 3 point formula, and 4 point formula, and so on. Also, we able to find out the values of a nodal point x0, x1, x2, lambda 0, lambda 1, lambda 2 with the help of a Chebyshev polynomial. That is why its name is a Gaussian Chebyshev integration methods. So, I am not going to derive. You may derive as we discussed in a previous lecture, in a lecture of a Gaussian Legendre integration methods. You may derive, if you are interested, then you may derive the Gaussian Chebyshev integration, Gaussian Chebyshev of 1 point, 2 point, 3 point formula in a similar pattern of a Gaussian Legendre integration, Gaussian Legendre integration methods. So, here I am going to write directly the 1 point formula, 2 point formula, 3 point formula. In general, we use the 1 point, 2 point, and 3 point formula. So, after that, I am not going to write the formula, but you may derive the 4 point formula, 5 point formula also. So, what is the 1 point? Here we write a 1 point, or you may say n equal to 0, 1 point Chebyshev formula, Gauss-Chebyshev formula. So, what is a 1 point Gauss-Chebyshev formula? The form of integration is a minus 1 to 1 fx upon under root 1 minus x square dx. This equal to, if n equal to 0, then I equal to 0 to 0 lambda I f of xi, and this equal to the lambda 0 f of x0, lambda 0 f of x0. So, in a 1 point formula, what is the value of a lambda 0? Lambda 0 with a pi and x0 with a 0. So, pi f0, this one is a formula, means value of a lambda 0 with a pi and x0 with a 0. So, this one is a 1 point formula. Similarly, 2 point formula, minus 1 to 1 fx upon under root 1 minus x square dx equal to summation I equal 0 to 1 lambda I f of xi. So, this become what? This become lambda 0 f of x0 plus lambda 1 f of x1. So, what is the value of lambda 0 and lambda 1 in case of a Gauss-Chebyshev formula? In a Gauss-Chebyshev formula, so the value for lambda 0 is a pi by 2 f of minus 1 upon under root 2. plus lambda 1 is also a pi by 2 f of plus 1 upon under root 2. So, this one is a 1 point formula. Similarly, we also able to write a 3 point formula. And what is the 3 point formula? 3 point formula if n is a what? N equal to 2. Then we may write here integrate minus 1 to 1 fx upon under root 1 minus x square dx equal to summation I equals 0 to 2 lambda I f of xi, this become lambda 0 f of x0 plus lambda 1 f of x1 plus lambda 2 f of x2. If we find the values of x0, x1, x2, lambda 0, lambda 1 and lambda 2 with the help of a Chebyshev polynomial, then we find lambda 0 be the pi by 3 and lambda 1 is also a pi by 3, means a lambda 0, lambda 1 be the pi by 3 and lambda 2 is also pi by 3, and the value for x0 be the under root 3 by 2, the value for x1 is a 0 and the value for x2 is a minus under root 3 by 2. Once we verify this one, so this one is a correct one. So, now if we write here, if we put the values of a lambda 0, x0, lambda 1, x1, lambda 2, x2, then what is the formula? Formula become pi by 3 outside, inside f of x0, because the value of lambda 0, lambda 1, lambda 2 be the same. So, we may take outside pi by 3 from this expression, then f of x0 f of under root 3 by 2 plus f of 0 plus f of minus under root 3 by 2. So, in order to solve the numerical problem, first of all we write the given means given integration in this form minus 1 to 1 fx upon under root 1 minus x square dx. By using this transformation, we able to convert the given integration into a minus 1 to 1 fx upon under root 1 minus x square. Once we convert, then we apply the what? Then we apply the 1 point formula, 2 point formula, 3 point formula as per the need, as per the requirement of the problem. Then be able to find out the value of integration, value of a